It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich.
Mad money popping out the register. It's going up hot summer in this metaverse. Bankroll, get the loot and the tender. There's no contender. I am the spender. Capital, cabbage, chips and change. Agua, soil, roots and veins. Keeping it tight, tricks of the trade. You got the power, let me show you the way.
It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich.
Buddha's going down. Health is wealth, never find me clowning. Thought I'd be on top, but I'm drowning. Swimming in coins, Italian fountain. Mine's going up, your account is bouncing. I keep the lucky cat pouncing. My Nicky Necko ain't frowning. Keychain, piggy bank, I'm surrounded. Even if you poor, you rich. If your mind right, promise every note, get your grind tight. If you see the money, then you see the light. I'll be blowing through it at the speed of light. Growing like stalactites. Capital, cabbage, chips and change. Agua, soil, roots and veins. Keeping it tight, tricks of the trade. You got the power, let me show you the way.
It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich.
You got the power, let me show you the way.
It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna. It's gonna. It's gonna.
76er fans are making noise here at the Wells Fargo Center. We are in Philadelphia. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Pass to Grimes. Kicks it out to Maxey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
Here's Porter. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Sweet move by Porter Jr., getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's Murray with the jam.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Jamal Murray. That's his first personal foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Oubre outside. To the inside. Embiid.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And again, Jamal Murray. Murray's got 6.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
And that one's good. Maxey.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
To the middle. A nice shot by Embiid. 6 points for him.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Up top, Porter. Oubre with the steal. Down low. Here's Grimes. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. They trail by 3. Count it.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Maxey. The shot will not fall. Murray with the defensive effort. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Porter.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid. One of the great athletes in the league, and there are a bunch of them, but he's at the top of the list. Ferocity on that throwdown from Paul George.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Murray. And there it is for him. Murray's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
Right side, Butler. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And they double up Murray. The kick out to Porter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. He's got 5.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach at the 76ers. When it comes to Jamal Murray, coach said it's crucial to make sure his defense doesn't slack off on him. He said Murray is a microwave scorer. He can get hot in a real hurry. Our guys know they have to talk with one another out there and help each other out. Communication is key. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now, here's Butler. Pass to Drummond. Here's McCain. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Out of bounds will be 76ers ball. Philadelphia leading by 4. Now here's Edwards. Driving the lane. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 4-point game. To the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
I got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
76ers moving the ball around. And the shot goes in. 7-point for Tyrese Maxey.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now, here's Watson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
And it's George finishing it off.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
Westbrook drives in. And good that time.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Maxey. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now, here is George. Inside, here's Embiid. And that one drops. Embiid's got 10 points in the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
Wasted no time on that one. He's got 12.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Yep, that one goes.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. Pass to Strother. Clock at 4. Watson, that's for 2. The Nuggets with another miss.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And so here is Philadelphia. They lead by 14. Here's Grimes. Off target with his 3. Outside Westbrook. Fires for 3. And so it's Philadelphia with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Embiid inside the line. Westbrook pulls it in. The Nuggets trailed by 14. Clark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, DA. He is a worker and living the dream.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets. #0, Christian Braun.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Saric grabs the board.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Philadelphia foul. Quentin Grimes. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
You know, Westbrook able to score from anywhere. Just is so assertive and confident in what he can do out there.
Here's George. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Westbrook, no good. Philadelphia leading by 10. Pass to Grimes. Stolen by Westbrook. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Westbrook's got 10 points.
You know, one of the things you have to do to try to stop Westbrook is get physical with him. Bump him, slow him down some, especially on drives where he's looking to go right downhill, down your throat.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Substitution on the court.
The 76ers leading by 8. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. with a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 14 points. A three, and it's Denver with the rebound. To the left wing. It's stolen by Edwards. It's stolen by Sharp. Chalk up two there. 14 points for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, it's been a great game thus far for Westbrook, and he's not done yet. Never satisfied, always pushing the envelope.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple of years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in two-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in three-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
And here are the 76ers now. Following the missed shot by Dario Saric. And then Gordon with the dunk.
We know Gordon can shoot it, but there he reminds us that he can flush it too.
And it's Murray penetrating. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Driving inside. Murray, good.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Here's Westbrook.
You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness, what a move.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Drummond. He's got 6. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Gordon penetrating.
I like how Gordon stays low to the ground, keeps that center of gravity anchored. Quick driving inside, and excellent finishing at the basket.
And finished off by Porter.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's Maxey. 12 points for him. Pass to Drummond. Here's Bona. Another shot. And it's Drummond missing. The Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Brown. Plays it up and banks it in.
Such a savvy passer. Jokic is patient and gets quality openings for his teammates.
Crafty move. And Maxey puts it in. Maxey's got 14.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
The 76ers shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play. That's going to send Tyrese Maxey to the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Here's Maxey, following the score by Jamal Murray. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too. Drummond simply able to take on the tough defense and finish through contact because of his brute strength.
The 76ers shooting their fifth free throw of the game here. The Nuggets trailed by 13. Tipped away. Kicks it out to Maxey. Hits it from three-point range. Maxey's got 25 points in the game.
That corner shot, not a problem for Maxey. With his accuracy, he makes short work of that look.
And Craig, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
And stolen by Watson. Here's Brown. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brown's got 4 this quarter. Philadelphia leading by 12. Oubre on the wing. Here's Maxey. And the shot goes down. 27 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Maxey working around the contact that time. Nice work.
Oh, that was terrific.
My good.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Murray down low.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Maxey into the lane. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. The Nuggets making a switch here. Here's Brown. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. It could go, and the last-second attempt doesn't fall. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Stolen by George. Outside, Maxey. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
76ers foul.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
Here's Maxey following the score by Jamal Murray. 76ers moving the ball around. Maxey, no good. The Nuggets trailed by 7. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Porter. And here is Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Assisted.
34 points for Jamal Murray.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Porter. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. Now here's Murray. The layup missed. The 76ers leading by 7. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. You have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade. And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. The Nuggets trail by 10. Here's Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer. And Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the 3. He's got all of those.
Porter with the steal. Down low. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop.
You can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. I mean, he really turns on the jets in the open floor. You got to get in front.
Maxey, no good. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They trail by 6. Embiid with the steal. And here they come. Here's Yabusele. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Jokic.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Pass to Jokic. Now Gordon. Here's Murray. He's covered by Maxey. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Grimes. Maxey with it. And Brown pulls it down. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside for Murray. Denver passing it around. There's Gordon with the 3.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And finished off by Porter.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Let's show some brotherly love to your 76ers youth dance team.
Philadelphia leading by 4. To the right side. Back to Butler. Over Westbrook. The 76ers again can't hit it. Outside Jordan. Pass to Strother.
Philadelphia foul. Boda. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
On defense, Philadelphia. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Over Drummond. A shot by Jordan, no good. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. But he's just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
You know, one of the things about Westbrook that has always been evident, his incredible motor, especially when he's heading to the rack.
Here's McCain. Here's Butler. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. The Nuggets trailed by 4. To the wing on the left. Here's Strother. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Edwards' shot is good. Edwards got 6.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look.
That was something to see.
Goodness. Boy, that kind of throwdown by Westbrook gets the bench off their feet and excited.
Back to Drummond. Out to Edwards. Pass to Drummond. Back to Butler. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Big group substitution here for Denver.
Give yourself a round of applause.
The Nuggets trail. Here's Murray. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And here are the 76ers now. Puts it up from 12. George, no good. Here's Porter. Driving in. And finished off by Porter.
Boy, so agile and fluid at 6'10", finishing with an exclamation point. Porter Jr. Hard to stop this young guy.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Here's Murray. Philadelphia able to drain the three.
That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Outside Westbrook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Westbrook's so good at navigating the defense. This guy has ball skills, dexterity, and a motor that just doesn't stop. He gets to his shot when he wants to.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Kept alive. Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Oubre outside. Jokic inside. The power of Jokic. Wow.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Out left to the wing. In the corner, it's Oubre. To the inside. Embiid. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray right side. We got 33 seconds left to play in the third.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
The 76ers lead. Out to the right wing. It's Edwards on the wing. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's McCain. And he drops it in from the low post. McCain's got 4 points this quarter. Pass to Westbrook. The kick out to Porter. For the tie. And Russell Westbrook with the three. Westbrook's got it all tied up now for Denver. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
96. The Nuggets. 96. That's right, man.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Embiid. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Embiid's got 21.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Edwards. Goes back up. Saric grabs the board. And here are the Nuggets now. Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's now 26 points for Russell Westbrook.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
From downtown, McCain's shot is off. Denver in the lead. Here's the teardrop. Westbrook with the bucket.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
That's his first personal foul.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Here's time, your Philadelphia 76ers EMT, everybody.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Drummond following the basket by Russell Westbrook from about 16, and they pick up 2. Maxi's got 33.
Recognized that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
And the basket is good. Saric has got the lead up to 4 now for Denver.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's Brown. Count that one. And now a 6-point Denver lead.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly. There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Murray. Maxey with the block. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Yabusele. And he banks in the layup.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
And it's good for 2. Murray's got 44.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Kicks it out to Maxey. And the 3-ball is good. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
For 3, that one, no good. The Nuggets trail. Here's Saric, and slam dunk by Saric.
You know, once he's in the paint, Saric is ready to throw it down.
Right wing, pass to Drummond. Maxey with it. He's covered by Murray. George, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's McCain. Takes the three. And Paul George gets the three. George has got the game tied up here for the 76ers. Timeout called, Nuggets. Denver with the ball. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Got that one up quick. Maxi's got 41.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Over to the left wing. And he converts the layup. Maxi's got 43 points.
That's where Maxi's at his best. He wants to get the ball inside.
Here's Murray. And that one is good. And the Nuggets lead by 1. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Here's Maxey. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Brown. And it's Bona with the rebound. And so here is Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. Maxey on the wing. Now Embiid takes a three. Offensive rebound. Outside for George. To the paint. Here's Grimes. Outside, Maxey. 5 to shoot. And slam dunk by Maxey.
No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moment. Big time shot there.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Grimes. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Bona. Jokic with the steal. Here's Brown. And Embiid with the block.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
Maxey, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Right side, Porter. Murray outside. From deep. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one's good, Maxey. Maxey's got 47 points. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Back to Gordon. Plays it up off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Fantastic execution in a tight spot. Gordon capitalizing in the big moment for his team.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Denver making a switch here. 1:16 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Walker. Count the basket. And you can feel the crowd react as one.
Guys, what a blast of energy that just sent through this entire building.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Oubre.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's Westbrook. Some solid defense from Maxey. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Here's Oubre. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
It's not over yet.
To the middle. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And they go to the intentional. Foul.
Russell Westbrook. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Inside. Drummond. Misses in close. Here's Jokic. Yep, it's good. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Dave